Itsfunneh is quitting YouTube in 2021. Shocking. Hey guys, welcome back to Tribe of Roblox. Let's head into it. Number 1. Itsfunneh. In her early life, she and her siblings with their parents lived in a small bungalow with 2 floors. The basement was always rented out, so they cannot play in the basement. Her dad was a chef and her mum washed dishes at a local restaurant. Some nights, their parents would eat very little. They were broke at the time. She and her siblings got curious if a gummy pizza would expand. They popped it in the microwave for a minute. It exploded all over the microwave. One day, their dad brought home a used Nintendo console that his boss gave him because the boss's daughter didn't like it anymore. It was called the Famicom. She and her siblings enjoyed playing on it, but sadly it broke. But they got another one called Nintendo GameCube. Kat in her elementary days was a shy artist. She'd carry her doodle book everywhere and would draw things she found fascinating. In 2005, they moved houses because their parents wanted more space for them. She was excited and sad at the time. In their new school, Kat was described as a weirdo and awkward. Her family gave her an old digital camera. She'd make funny skits and showed it to her family and cousins. She's the little comedian of the family. In 2008, her parents brought a restaurant downtown, hoping that it would make more income for the family. The windows would always get broken and other kind of stuff. She would work here on weekends and sometimes on weekdays. The restaurant wasn't very successful, so they couldn't hire anyone and work for their parents. She'd sometimes watch YouTube to make her work less miserable. The restaurant made her depressed. At night, there would be arguments, fights, tears, and anger. Their biggest problem is debt. They were in a lot of debt because of the restaurant and business was slow. After 3 years, they sold the restaurant. Kat feels like the chains finally broke off. In 2011, Kat made her own YouTube channel called Itsfunneh. Her first video is a private video now. Kat used to create Minecraft videos and parodies. The script was written by Kat on her own in the school library. Kat stopped posting videos and quitted YouTube. Her sister, Gold/Kim, suggested to Kate to record videos on their channel again, but they will instead communicate and play games. Kat was scared to upload the video, but Kim said to Kat that they should upload it. Kat currently lives in Canada. Kat and her siblings currently have 3 dogs, Floof, Dembe, and Reinhardt, and 2 cats, Kiara and Ezra. Number 2. She's moving to TikTok. Pandemonium at VidCon is generally a good signifier of what people actually care about. Last year, it was YouTuber Tana Mongeau who threw a disastrous off-venue mini-convention after being snubbed by VidCon. Before that, controversial personality Logan Paul caused a stampede just months after becoming one of the most detested YouTubers for his Japanese forest video. Ever since it began in 2009, VidCon, the premier convention for online creators, has revolved around the who's who of YouTube. This year, YouTubers took a backseat to the creator scene's new rock stars, TikTokers. Conventions are a lot like high school. Everybody wants to be invited to the best parties with the coolest people. This year, that party belonged to TikTok. It took place at a bowling alley in the basement of an outdoor mall where teenagers spilled out onto the sidewalk. A white luxury sports car was parked outside, and attendees guessed whether it belonged to TikTok scheduled performer, rapper TY $, or some other celebrity in attendance. Aspiring TikTokers, friends of TikTokers, and floating teens who seem to have received word of the party hung out together by the doors of the venue, running to and fro a couple of times when another way into the building opened up. Instead of people huddling together to vlog, teens flocked to one another to collaborate on a TikTok. Number 3. Lack of interaction on YouTube. One big reason TikTokers emerged as the main attraction of VidCon was because they roamed with a larger attendee body. YouTube creators loomed over the connection versus loyalty. They stared down at young, obsessive fans from massive posters hanging from the convention building and walked around flanked by security guards, passing through secret passageways to their destinations. YouTube's biggest stars were still the convention's main draw, but their inaccessibility, born out of new wave celebrities, alienated their biggest fans. Could TikTok dethrone YouTube as an online queen? Seemed to be the question on everyone's mind. TikTok was a controversial starter at almost every industry party, including YouTube's official shindig. People lined up for TikTok-centric panels, many of which were about how to become a viral sensation until there was only standing room. There was no question TikTok had arrived, but the larger mystery lurking just behind the surface is how ethereal TikTok's dominance will be. Number 4. Opportunities. What TikTok can do that YouTube has lost the ability to do is allow fresh-faced creators to break through the noise. Discoverability is better on TikTok than YouTube because there's much less competition. Creators are using TikTok as a place to bring fans with them to YouTube, cultivating a channel presence there too. TikTok is launching this new generation of vloggers, singers, commentary, sketch, etc. DeFranco continued on Twitter. You cultivate an audience in a newer, less saturated, younger market, and if you're worth it, they'll follow you wherever you go. VidCon became a 4-day reminder that being on an exciting new platform and having the chance to mingle with fans is crucial to reaching the next level of success. But recognizing that this is a luxury afforded to TikTokers because they aren't featured YouTube creators is equally necessary. VidCon's aforementioned disasters with Tana Mongeau and Logan Paul reiterated that YouTube's main creators, which are still the big draw, needed distance from their overzealous fans. There was little wiggle room for YouTubers to simply hang out in the pavilion, so this year, TikTokers saw an opportunity and jumped on it. This brings brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.